think it's very important to, the conference has been wonderful so far and we're learning a lot about it, but in particular in an area like the Middle East and where I come from, in Egypt, the concept of water reused was never really accentuated or considered important as it should, and this step is happening now. So our governments are realizing how important it is to reuse water. They're waking up to the fact that water is scarce, which is something we've known for a long time. They're waking up to the fact that desalination and water reuse have to be part of their plan. And I think this is what we're celebrating today, or what has to be celebrated, that finally there is some political will, and this is the most important thing, political will to invest and to explore investments in water reuse in our area of the world, which is a good achievement and the start of a great opportunity for all the companies in the sector, in this area of the world. The main challenges are basically that there is a big deficit in water that we had never had before. So Egypt, when you look at the geography of Egypt, you have the River Nile, so everyone thinks, okay, you have a big river, there are no problems, whereas in fact today we're suffering from a 7 million cubic meter deficit in water per day in a country like Egypt, with the growing population of 100 million people, with the growing industries, with Egypt being primarily an agricultural country as well, with a lot of water use, and no concept of reuse, or very little about water reuse, very little desalination. So I think that's the challenge, is changing the mentality of the people and changing the mentality of the government, which is happening, about the importance of considering water reuse and investing more in desalination. It's a big challenge, especially that it would make it more expensive. Desalinated water is more expensive, so it would make it more expensive for the vast majority of the population, and water prices have been subsidized for a long time. So just getting the mindset right about the importance of water reuse is the challenge. The biggest challenge is a mindset, in my opinion, more than anything else. I think the achievements are to be made. There are no big, significant projects yet, but there are a few in the pipeline, quite a few. So the fact that the government is approaching serious developers like ourselves and others to accomplish their vision for desalinated water for new cities, for existing cities. I think this is happening. It has to happen. The achievements are yet to come at this point. Yeah. There's a lot Egypt can learn from Spain in water reuse, in particular the technologies, the experience working. I think it's very important for us to be working with Spanish companies with the experience in the field. Our company has done a lot of work on the construction site for desalination projects, but the technology, the know-how, the development know-how is what we need to sort of transfer and get from Spain, and the long years of experience that we don't have still today.